What's up? We back live and in effect with another video. Tapping in, hope everybody out there being safe at all times, getting to the money on, you know, and continuing, to stay on the right path on your own journeys. So Monday, we went on ahead, grabbed us a load. I'm not gonna hold you throughout the weather change and all the rain. It's a lot of us flat builders out there. Ain't trying to talk nothing. We at the point now, we just want to strive and go. You know what I'm saying? But hey, that's just not how it work out. So I grabbed me a decent load. It was a load of shingles after I drive to North Carolina. Went and grabbed me some shingles, man. Gonna find out. Had the first top the first part of the load. So it was a partial tarp, went on and threw that up there and brought that down here to Georgia. Dropped off from Georgia, came over here to Alabama and loaded up some tubing. Had to top that as well. I try to do it fast as possible, whatever like that. This one thing I did realize though, bro, it was like 5 something when I got loaded up. I threw my straps, talked to another driver that's parked next to me. Put my tops on there, rolled them up. Quick, easy job. Then I realized like how dark it was. I'm like, bro, in a matter of like 45 minutes or an hour, it just got dark immediately. Like you'll be able to see it in a little clips and or whatever like that. This throwing me off all the way. Sleep schedule about to be messed up. So instead of me just hauling ass, and push myself back, in the morning we're gonna hype up about 3 o'clock. Try to, go ahead and gun it straight through Nashville, get all the way up to Illinois. Hopefully we can grab a Cumberland City. Not Cumberland City, but Columbia City, and bring it on back down. Honestly, if they can give me a live load out of that, that'd be great. But I do not want to drop the trailer that I got. I got a 53-foot trailer from SCL, and this 53-foot trailer is, I'm not trying to drop my trailer. So we gonna see between live loads, live unloads, live loads and driving hooks. I'm gonna actually try to keep this trailer. I do not, once again, want to drop my trailer. I'm not trying to drop my trailer at all. But if it come down to it, that's just what's gonna happen. I done had this trailer about 3 weeks and making some good money with this trailer. Also, as far as like moving the tops around and stuff like that in between loads, I ain't gotta do that with this trailer here. So I really do hope that I'm able to keep this trailer, or the one that I pick up is actually a 53-footer. To each his own with the 48, 53. That's your personal preference on whichever one you like. But me, after having this one, I done fell in love with the 53 foots. So yeah, I think that's what I'm eventually going out to buy. Let's talk about some of these emails I'm getting. So once again, I'm not a political person at all, but I have different sources on, that I like to listen to, just to know what's going on in the world. So I got the question like, Frank, how do you feel about this situation as far as the government shutting down and them taking the food stamps or whatnot from people? All right, to some it may mean that, all right, now people got to go to work and you got to actually work for what you want, and food is one of them things. That can be a basic answer, but I think a little bit deeper than that, right? So let's talk about it. The book of Revelation gives y'all this perception of RFID chips. So RFID chips should be used to purchase food or clothing or anything that you need. If you do not have that RFID chip, and you can actually go on YouTube, look at the videos and all that, and just come back, instead of saying, oh bro, it's not that, Hey, get out your little bikes, bro. Go check out the videos about RFID. Yeah, the RFID chips. Go check out a couple videos, and then come back and tell me what you think about it. Because there's already other countries that's doing it, and the United States like to tend to follow, certain things when it's dealing with population control, when it's dealing with advancing technology. The United States love to follow. So just go out there and check out the RFID chips and come back and tell me what you think. But honestly, they've been talking about this for years. There's already other countries that's doing it. So the RFID chip basically is like your access. So it's be no more cards as far as like scanning a chip. It'll be no more like going into the grocery store and buying food. You need that RFID chip, or anything that you need. Like you want to buy anything, you're going to need it. When people talk about it or ask, like, well, where do you get this from? You can look on YouTube. It's they have articles about it. They've been doing this for a while. Also, the RFID chip that's supposed to be an implant. If we was to talk about it for real, tell you in the book of Revelation, bro. So far it says all you're thinking that it's a joke and what's going on, and some of y'all was, Frank, I don't know what path you going on. Don't worry about it. I try to drop what I know and what I've already seen. That RFID chip, they call that the mark of. Go look it up. So, what people trying to come back and say, hey, bro, is this going on with the politics, and is this and this? It's deeper than politics. The thing is, it's like if we put a veil over your face, you're gonna only pay attention to one thing. You're not gonna pay attention to the bigger picture. So the bigger picture is to control us again. The bigger picture will be, or if we actually got access to control what people buy or what they doing, is basically keeping tally. Oh, Frank, that's not possible. If it's not possible, why are you still a stock of the corporation of the United States? If it's not possible, they can do whatever they want to do with you. So for a lot of us out here, even though we might have financial freedom because we understand financial literacy, that don't mean that you don't belong to a corporation. And with a lot of people not knowing that the United States corporation has been going out of business for a long time. That's why we have so many foreigners over here buying up everything. If you drop down the comment section and have your whole little paragraph, that's fine. You can do that. I'm pretty sure a whole lot of people ain't gonna really, you might have a few of them that read on it, but I'm not the one to go back and forth about it. The thing is, I see what I see, and I'm a realistic individual versus picking a side, because honestly, nobody's on our side. A lot of this time is we're fighting each other out here, right? Our biggest thing will be racism, which leads to segregation. And racism just doesn't come in black and white. It also comes in religion. So anything that's set here in the United States to separate us is going to separate us. And when it separates us, now we don't have the open mind to even listen to someone else that has an open mind and not stuck in a category, if you get what I'm meaning. So to a lot of people that's out there, go do your research. The American dollar been crashed, which a lot of people don't understand about when BRICS hit. People like, oh hey, we can still take our money here, we can still do this, we still. No, you can't. It's a lot of countries that won't even allow our money over there unless you are, let's just say for instance, you open up a offshore account where you bank with another country. Then you're able to transfer your funds or wire your funds over there. Then it means something. But if you don't do that, your value in another country doesn't mean anything just because you're sending it. So for us as people, Step outside of what color you are, what religion you are, and all of that. But view everybody as one individual human being. You're not an extraterrestrial. We all failed. This not like an end of the world video. Just don't. We got a little bit of time left. Get it together. Get it right. Get the hatred out your heart. Stop worrying about the things that don't matter. It's a lot of things that we think about out here, and we be like, this matter, that matter. Friend, keep dropping videos about, like, you know, the trucking. Bro, it's deeper than that. Now we're at a point where, are we gonna fight against each other? Continue to fight against each other? Or we gonna hop out you and be like, yeah, bro, like, we need to understand that the enemy is over there. Cause whose side do you be on when they say all the grocery stores is empty? 7 times out of 10, the person that you standing next to don't know how to go out there and hunt. They don't know how to survive. So who do you gonna turn to? People say, oh yeah, we're gonna just loot the grocery store. What happened when it's all gone though? If I can teach you how to fish, then one day I can teach you how to eat for a lifetime. It's simple. And honestly, it's been so many things put in our face since the time before we was born. It's been things that's been put here to kind of deter us from our natural survival instincts. Or like, I can go and buy this and I can go and do this, but you're not out here hunting. You're not a hunter deal. You don't know how to go out here. You know, I'm not eating no squirrel. Like, you know, you got people out here in the country possum soup and eating squirrel and you know, skinning your own deal, doing different just to survival, fishing. And a lot of people don't know how to do it. What happened when we lose all these grocery stores? Then it's like, who cares about you making $1,500 a week, $5,000? Don't nobody care about that, because guess what? Your money not gonna be able to buy it unless you got that chip. Now the thing it do say is, once you receive the mark of the beast, there's no way to remove it. And the RFID chip is what they're relating to the mark. How serious is this about to go? How far are you willing to go as an individual? So when they say, hey, man, they about to cut the food stamps, they about to cut this and they about to cut that, they just want people to work, they want people to do this, they can't afford to. But you send trillions to another country. Whose side they really on? And all they about to tell you, hey bro, you gotta take this chip in order to do anything or have access. Then they also tell you, we're gonna throw politics in it, but also you got religion in it. Because I don't really wanna see it when it comes down to another country. But you have other countries out there where people are being assassinated just for saying they believe in Yeshua. It's happening right now. We not far long behind them. And for those that's all, it ain't gonna, bruh, it's gonna happen. Just go out with a bang. And you know, I feel like the reason why a lot of people be scared to go out with a bang is because they want to remain here as individuals. But you need to understand this, all the stuff they done put into our faces over the years, it's not all bad. It's just basically you gotta take everything that you was programmed and reverse it. So if you've been watching movies about just horrible deaths and oh, it's just a bad thing, you're supposed to mourn and you're supposed to do this and you're supposed to, but at the same time, when you think about it, why not leave here? It's paradise on the other side, whether you believe it or not. You might not believe it because the religious side tells you you got to face 2 factors, whether you're going to heaven or hell. So now everything that I'm programmed into you, That's what you're thinking before you actually have to experience that. You talking to some, in some people, bro, how you know? I'm gonna tell you straight up. I was shot 3 times at the age of 13. I saw things, and it was nothing what I was taught. The fact that you can sit back and hear somebody say, we don't have we don't have the insurance, or we don't have the money to continue to keep him on life support, and they pull the plug, and just so happen you able to breathe on your own. I understood that side. The things that we programmed out here ain't 100% right. That's why you end up right back here. And a lot of people say, how you know you come back? You have a deja vu. Here I am again, doing it all over again, because you done failed again. Figure out your own path as an individual, and not as a group. Not out here just, hey, you know what, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that, and I'm only doing this because he's doing it and my friends do it, and this. No, bro, when you get in that line and you stand up and you got that judgment point, everything you ever did is gonna be brought back up. You really think because you see, oh, like, Lord, please forgive me for the sins I've committed and the ones that I am gonna commit. I want to thank you in advance for your mercy and grace and not treat me as the sins I've committed. You think it just goes into like a lake and you don't have to answer, when the sins you probably committed has been repetitive. You have to answer to them. The judgment that we put on each other, and it clearly says we don't have the space to judge. We do it every day. The cursing, we do it every day. The bad habits, we do it every day. But as long as I can come in front of, I feel like this, and whether I'm right or I'm wrong, it's my own belief. I could come in front of you as a filthy rag, but as long as my heart is pure, I tried. That's all I got to offer you, honestly. So whether it's right or it's wrong, that's all I got to offer. Let go of the politics and the religion and the races. Like, I'm not saying stop doing it altogether. I'm not telling you. I'm not saying it. Stop allowing that to separate people. If you believe in something and somebody else believes in something else, you should be able to have a conversation to where it's like, all right, this is my side, this your side. Let's talk about it. And even if we was to agree to disagree, it's still having a conversation and understanding. And it might be something that you just missed, and it's a little dabbling this and that, like. But you think when it's all over and said and done, it's going, all right, because you are this religion, you get that access pass. Because you believe in this politician, you get this access pass. It don't work out like that. We all got an appointed time. We all got answers. We all got answers. And you know, like a kid, like, why would you do that? I don't know. No. Why you do that? It's bigger than what you see on a day-to-day basis. Time is ticking every day. People, oh, I'm gonna go do this load, I'm gonna drive this load, I'm gonna do this, and I got so much time. I just started and I got it. Bro, you don't have that much time. Because one day is like, what, 10,000 years or something like that. It takes time, bro. Even though it's an illusion, time is still available. The moment is time. Take advantage of it. And I didn't mean to get into all this, you know. It just open your mind. As truckers, as people, be out here with your mind open. And if you catch a little bit of knowledge, bro, just open up to it. Hear it all. You might not even agree to it, but it's, all right, I heard this. I don't agree, but let me go do my research. I saw a driver make a video about that. or the government shut this down, and you lazy people need to get up and do this and do. It's deeper than that. What comes after that? When they stop feeding them people that really didn't have the opportunities that we had, or didn't have the mindset or people in a circle to be like, this is what you need to be out here doing. What happened when all this is said and done? How many people is actually on that stuff? They got food stamps, Medicaid. You start caring for people in the hospital once you drop Medicaid. Then what? How many people out here with real deal insurance? It's not that many people. It's more people on government assistance than it is out here just doing it on their own. It's statistically proven. It's facts. Go look it up. Just think about it, you know. And however you feel about it, that's how you feel about it. But I'm gonna tell you one thing: they start feeding them people, they start looting. Then you got the RFID chips. Then the population decreases. The jobs go out the window. The trucks stop. You got 1 week, we lose over, I think they said like 72% of our population. Because a lot of y'all don't know how to get out there and hunt. Some don't have the mentality to go out there and go back to the original. Let me go out there and hunt. Nothing to it. Oh, I'm not about to eat that. You can't just say, hey man, no. You gotta go get that cow. You gotta go get that deer. You gotta skin that, gut it, cut it up. Like, yeah, this is survival mode. And a lot of people done lost it. So I'm not telling you what to do with your life, but go do your research and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. I hope y'all staying tuned. Hope y'all being safe out there. This weather crazy. I just want to drop that little bit on the video, just to keep the. I do a lot of reading when I'm out here. I do a lot of listening. I do a lot of jumping in and out of mentor classes and stuff like that. Bro, it's about to get ugly. In your face, ugly. Like, it's about to get ugly. Just, you know, be safe, stay dangerous, so you ain't gotta get dangerous. And catch in with y'all on the next one. Yeah.